Totally. And I don't know. I believe everything in life happens for a reason. That's just me. Like
I do
good,
too.
bad. Like I've had, heartache in my life. It's a reason to get you to where you have to be, right?
I fully agree with you. And I think I've developed this profound relationship with the universe out of just survival and keeping my head above water. And it's worked, considering everything that I've been through. I can sit here and talk to you about the book and like be genuinely excited. I don't have to sit here and pretend like life is great. My life is really beautiful. And even if things happen to you and it doesn't make sense in the moment, there will be a day that it does make sense.
I agree. And this whole interview is not about this. So just don't get the wrong idea, but because you're going to be like, oh my God, another question. But do you at least say, if it wasn't for COVID, I mean, 2020, you would probably be married at this point?
And that's when I say the universe has my back. Like that, the fact that I tried, I think, 4 different times to plan and replan a marriage. And the fact that it was not happening and there was nowhere in this world to go to even get married, it was like, oh my gosh, like that thought makes me euphoric.
Yeah, the universe does have your back.
Yes.
Do you think like if this, what happens in these pictures and this one incident, like in Nashville, like if that didn't happen, I mean, do you think also like the universe has your back? Like would you be there still? I mean,
Yes. Yes. I would have been stuck in that, but that was the universe. That was it. It was like, here it is. There's no way for you to avoid it. And I knew right then and there, the second I saw those, I knew something's wrong. And I will do anything and everything I can to make my exit.
Well, and I've said this before, and this is no shade to anyone else that is on Vanderpump Rules like myself. And listen, you don't know as a person when you're in a situation where someone is unfaithful. Like you don't, like I could say everything, I would leave. I don't know that for sure. I've never been, you don't know. And so what like a great example for like your daughter that like to me, you were like, see you later. So
Thank you
right?
for
Like
saying that. Yeah, it's for me, every move that I've made since having Ocean, since I found out I was pregnant, has been for my daughter. She is the first person and the only person that I am looking out for. What is best for Ocean? And that's the move I'm going to make. Ocean has to have a healthy, happy mother. So nothing that I do is done without thinking about that kid first.
wow. Do you ever think of like if you didn't have Ocean and this same thing happened, that you might have handled it differently?
Oh, I would, yes. I mean, I wouldn't think I would be moved on with my life and I wouldn't give one damn. Like, see you later. Have a great one. I may do a few episodes of like hardcore dragging you on my podcast, but I do have Ocean thanks to, the sweet baby Jesus that I have her. And, I'm handling it the best way that I possibly can. I'm in foreign territory and I do the best I can. And I don't always know that I'm handling it the correct way, but if there's one time that I need people to just kind of go easy on me, it's right now.
Yeah. Did you hear from, because it is, I mean, I say that in all seriousness, like I don't need to say, how are you going to handle that situation? The proof is in the pudding. And it is such, I think a strong example for women everywhere. Like, did you hear from a lot of women just, all throughout the world of like, been there and wow, I wish I had that courage, belief in myself, all the things that are in this book, Give Them Lala, like those themes are the same. Like, did you hear from a lot of women throughout?
So many women. I mean, my DMs are filled with people sharing, you know, their stories that are inspiring to me, women who are needing strength. And, you know, it's my passion right now. It'll be my passion forever. You know, I'm passionate about women and mothers being in safe and healthy environments and having the means to exit if they need to.
And before we move on, like, what is the one thing like overarching that you've learned from this whole particular experience?
Ooh, I don't ignore anything. If you feel like one little thing is off, it's because it's off. And also, I now when I see men, if a man is describing his ex as being crazy or wanting attention, that is a red flag. Most likely she's not crazy, he's crazy.
Really?
Oh yeah, that is the biggest. When I see these dudes who are like, no, my ex is crazy, it's like, no, 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 no. I'm gonna need to talk to this ex of yours because I think you might be the one who's off their rocker.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Have you heard from like the ex, or I mean, does this like bring you guys closer together, or no, that's just a non-factor? Like you have your own stuff to deal with.
Yeah, you know, we have children who are obviously half sisters, so you know, we will chat here and there, but you know, I can honestly say Ambyr and I have nothing but love for each other and we're in a great place and I'm thrilled about it. And you know, we've talked and it's been nice.
That's good. I've had her on here a while ago and I thought she was great.
Yeah.
That's great. What about, I mean, I know, you know, listen, I'm a cynical, jaded New York gay man. So I'm not good with dating to begin with. So let's just put that out there. Now, after all of this, I mean, I don't know. I would probably take like 7 years off, 10 years off, but here you are. You've kind of have dipped your toe back into the dating pool.
I've done a few group dates, group settings, but you know, I have nothing to offer anybody right now. And I say that meaning, you know, I don't have anything extra to give a new person. And if I have any energy left over, it's certainly not going to a man. It's going, I'm divvying it out between, you know, my daughter, my mom, my family. I don't have a desire to date one person. I don't have a desire to have sex with anybody. I have so much to focus on that's the last thing on my mind.
Okay, well, that might be the last thing on your mind, but is this true? Like you are truly, and I'm not knocking this, I think it's a great idea. You now have a private investigator, no matter who you date, they will be going through this process.